The Writings of American Philosopher Prince Israel Zaar. Title: Leadership or Dominationship. I now read, Leadership or Dominationship, can it be both or can it be both? The wavelength of speed echoed the sound that was felt far and beyond, preparing the world for yet another new beginning or redefinition of the old. A question was asked whether to lead or to dominate. It was about leadership and dominationship, a word I coined. It became rumored that civilizational leadership or civilizational dominationship soon became the emergency of time, or the new age, or the emerging technological divide of our time, or the ascendancy of a new. What greater can a philosopher do than observe and scribble or comment on the world he is living in, hoping to enlighten humanity better, helping humans seek new pathways, helping enhance human projections, perceptions, and perspectives, or instigating humans to think, doubt, and ask questions, or encouraging humans to be measured, proportional, and balanced in their acts of consequentialities or causalities or essentialities or existentialities. Now, humans are at war as they think, but isn't war the effect and not the cause, or isn't the cause the question of dominance, of who leads or who rules or dictates, and who follows or who submits to whose orders? But aren't these the wrongful understanding of humans and war too? Can it even be asked and answered correctly why humans go to war, or are at war, perpetual wars against each other? Can it be said that humans are natural domineering beings, NDB, that even between two friends or siblings or lovers, one party always naturally seeks to dominate either consciously or unconsciously, just as a natural instinct or play of power or power grab? But isn't leadership in itself an unnatural construct nurtured into humans as civilized consensus for peaceful, reciprocal, and sustainable coexistence? Isn't the thing that separates humans from creatures of the wild enlightened consent, or the enlightened understanding that humans are taught to lead and educated in leadership, that leadership isn't a given, but a consensus understanding? Isn't survival a primitive natural instinct, SPNI, and isn't thriving a civilized addition? Can it be said domination emanates from a survival mental state, SMS, while leadership is from a thriving mental state, TMS? Isn't it true that the fear of the other, or the sense of insecurity or vulnerability, can push others towards the pathways of dominationship, not out of strength, but out of fear of the collective strength or collective payback or pushback or resistance of others? Isn't it true that the more humans are educated, enlightened, and moralized, the more inclined they would want to be led than ruled or be dominated? It became true that no war can be waged without the issue of domination and control in mind. To this, the construct of dominationship was born. It led and reigned for so long that the advent of artificial intelligences is the change, the new light, and positive pathways. Leadership or dominationship becomes the matters of peace and war, or of prosperity and destitution, or a prescription for development and underdevelopment, or of civilizational advancement or civilizational decoupling. Is it nativity or wishful thinking, as some say, or some would want to believe or encourage to promote, that the world is a decentralized sovereign state space, DSSS, not one-sided, not monolithic, and not one dominant civilizational footprint, no matter how fellow humans ignore this fundamental truth of human coexistence? Are humans equally entrenched in some dystopian binarism, constructionism, DBC, of how they see themselves or try to impose themselves on others? Hasn't it been said that a domination project of the world or humanity has always been a failed and costly proposition? Isn't the illusion of superiority over others for some artificially and unscientifically constructed ideological reasons hardly brought the best of humanity, but unfortunate wars and unwise destruction on oneself or others? Isn't history a fine recording of wars for and wars against domination, with countless waste of lives and the draining of human capital and resources? Doesn't the forces of domination always expense itself in the long run? This is philosophical, not empirical. The Wisdom of Zaarrianism, USA. American philosopher, Prince Israel Zaar, March 22, 2026. The background video is Trianglerism, Immersive, Inventive Art. Hope you enjoy listening. Leave a comment and subscribe.